you doing, folks? My name is Laducium, and welcome back to some more Let's Play of Hearthstone Arena. So, last game I played as a warrior. Not a warrior, what the hell am I talking about? I played as a hunter, and I did 3-3, so not that great. This time, let's see if we can do any better as a mage. So, I would like to play as a druid again, but I've already played as a druid. I'm going to at least try to play through the arena with each class once before kind of coming back to the classes I like, unless I get a priest, because I really like playing as the priest. Unfortunately, I think everybody's playing as a priest because they are kind of really good right now. So I think mages are good. I am comfortable with mage. Alright, let's see what do we have here. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +2 attack this turn. Okay, this is going to be useful. Vaporize, whenever a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. Very RNG, it's 3 mana, it's a lot. Each player draws 2 cards, so that is not good for me. I'm not going to give the other person card draw. I'm going to take the Mana Addict for turn 2. Alarmabot, Injured Blade Master, Cobra. Probably won't have a way to heal this, so it's going to be a 4-3 coming out, which is not terrible. This, on the other hand, can potentially destroy whatever creature it attacks, so I think I'm going to go with the Emperor Cobra. Especially behind a taunt, this could be fantastic. Argent Squire, Ogre Magi, or Harvest Golem. Well, I'm going to take the Ogre Magi because of the spell damage. It's a 4-4 for 4, not bad, plus the spell damage. I do really like Harvest Golem because as soon as it dies, it gives me another creature on the board. But Ogre Magi, 4-4, good card. Okay, freeze a character if it was already frozen, deal 4 damage instead, which is really good, Icelands. And so is Fairy Dragon, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, which is really good. I think I am going to go with the Ice Lance because I can either completely remove I can do 4 damage to a character. This also includes the player. So if it's like a warrior and they get a Gore Howl, which sucked for me last game as a hunter, I could have frozen him for a turn. And if they're already frozen, I can do 4 damage through other spells. So let's take the Ice Lance. Another Ice Lance. An Ancient Brewmaster or a Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I like the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. This could potentially grow out of control, especially with my hero power being able to ping off smaller minions. Return a friendly minion from the battlefield. This is nice, although I don't have any battle cries right now. Or another Ice Lance. I am going to take the Ghoul. I think this will work out nicely. Water Elemental. Freeze any character this minion damages, so it's a 3-6, not bad. Mirror Entity. When your opponent plays a minion, summon a copy of it. So this could work out well for me, or it could be completely useless. Or Wind Fury. I think I'm going to go 1-1 Wind Fury, which dies really easily. I think I'm going to go for the Water Elemental. Alright, some rares. So Molten Giant, a Faceless Manipulator, or an Ice Block. Whenever your hero takes fatal damage, prevent it and become immune this turn. I'd rather not get to this point that I need the secret. Faceless Manipulator is 5 mana and could potentially be very useful if the opponent has something really good on the board. Otherwise, it's 5 mana for a 3-3. And this I have to wait until I'm really injured before I can play it. I think I'm going to take the Faceless Manipulator in this instance. Dalaran Mage, not bad for 3 mana, plus 1 spell damage. Magma Rager sucks. And a 5-4 Taunt, which dies relatively easily for 5. I hate to do it, but I am going to take the Taunt. Mirror Image is great, but so Flame Strike is much better. I really like I love Flame Strike. And then, of course, Sorcerer's Apprentice is really good, too. Your spells cost 1 less, so... and I have a bunch of spells already. Ice Lance... Well, maybe not. I have a bunch of creatures. Alright, we're taking the Flame Strike, though. Can't face the possibility that I might not get another one. Alright, Mountain Giant or Sea Giant? It's a tough one. I think I am going to take the Sea Giant. And hopefully I can use the Flame Strike. Play the Sea Giant, Flame Strike, or something. What am I talking about? Hopefully I can play the Sea Giant and use the Faceless Manipulator on my own Sea Giant if I need to. Another Ogre Magi or another Flame Strike, and I'm not taking the Bloodsail Raider. We don't have any weapons. I am definitely going to take another Flame Strike. That's just good. Third Flame Strike. Do I do it? 3 Flame Strikes. I'd have to live that long. Sorcerer's Apprentice could potentially let me play those Flame Strikes earlier. You know, the worst case scenario, like my nightmare is I end up with 3 flame strikes in my hand, and I have to wait till turn 7. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 3rd flame strike. Fuck it. let's live dangerously. Sorcerer's Apprentice, Youthful Brewmaster, or Boulder Fist Ogre. Sorcerer's Apprentice is obviously great. I could play these flame strikes on turn 6. On the other hand, Boulder Fist Ogre is just good. It can't be silenced. It's 6. Let's take it. Another Flesh-Eating Ghoul, Murloc Raider, Booty Bay Bodyguard. Maybe I can do like some kind of crazy Flame Strike Ghoul combo. Let's take the Ghoul. Another Epic. Wow. All right. So, Sea Giant, Molten Giant, or Hungry Crab. I'm not taking the Hungry Crab. Let's take the... I have a Sea Giant. Let's take the Molten Giant, I guess. No, you know what? Let's take the Mountain Giant, because chances are this might not be playable. Well, unless I take a lot of damage. I don't want to take a lot of damage. Let's take the Mountain Giant, because maybe I'll get some card draw. Alright, Mirror Image. Murloc, no. Mirror Image, or as soon as your heroes attack, gain armor. I'd rather not get to that point, but the taunts are good. Another Flame Strike. Polymorph or Wind Fury. I'm definitely taking the Polymorph for some control. Some rares. Okay, whenever you cast a spell, summon 1/1 Violet Apprentice. That's really good. Taunt and Divine Shield is great, but so is the Defender of Argus. My mana curve is leaning to the right by a bit. Of course, these guys might not be that high, depending on how many cards are on the table or how many in my hand. I'm tempted to take the Divine Shield, the Sunwalker. It's just pretty good. So if I can make it to the late game, I'll be all set. Frostbolt, do 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Out of these, definitely the Frostbolt. Wild Pyromancer, so I will be casting spells. Card Draw or Knife Juggler. I'm going to take the Card Draw because I have a lot of spells, so a good amount of spells at least. Okay, Cone of Cold, freeze a minion. The minions next to it and deal 1 damage to them. Definitely Cone of Cold. So my early game is spells, and then my later game is going to be everything else. In my case here, I am going to take the Cobalt Geomancer because of the spell damage. Alright, Taunt, potential removal for 6, or Direwolf Alpha. I'm going to take the Direwolf Alpha because I need more cards in the 2 range, or in the lower range there. I'm going to take the Wolf Rider for the potential removal with the charge. So that could be useful. Frost Nova. Good. Divine Shield is obviously great, but I am going to take the Frost Nova. And hopefully I can keep everything frozen and away from me. Another Frost Nova, Mirror Entity, or Razorfin Hunter. Well, let's see. What do I have? 1, 2. I have Taunt, Early Taunt. I have Ice Lance. I have a Frost Nova. I have a Frost Bolt. Which Direwolf Alpha hopefully will be buffed. I have Mana Addict, which could be buffed by these. Cone of Cold. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells so far. 6. And 7, 8, 9 spells. I am tempted to take the Razorfin Hunter simply for the removal / creatures on the board, although freeze all enemy minions. You know what? Freeze all enemy minions. Let's keep things frozen and wait until the Flame Strike. We'll take the Cult Master for the card draw. 3 more cards to go. Stormwind Knight, potential removal. Arcane Intellect, I have a good amount of card draw as is, and other minions have +1/+1. Let's take the removal for 4, balance out the mana. A little bit Cone of Cold, another one. Bloodsail Raider, Murloc Raider, I will take the Cone of Cold. There's lots of spells in this deck. And the last card, do I Vaporize, Cold Light Seer, or do I do Imp Master? I'm going to do the Imp Master simply because it'll get creatures out on the board. It's a decent turn 3 play. So I have, my mana curve is peaking at 3, and then I have a good amount here at 7 too. So I think if I can live to my Flame Strikes, I'll be in pretty good shape, especially with, I have some plus spell power, I have a Mana Addict there, I have some card draw coming in the forms of my Gadgets and Auctioneer, plus the where is it? The, whatever it's called, Cult Master. So, you know, play a Cult Master behind a taunt. Hopefully it lives far enough for me to Flame Strike, something like that. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and see how this deck does. Have some Giants, have a Faceless Manipulator to copy those Giants. Have some other stuff. Those Flame Strikes. Man, oh man. So my goal with this deck is going to be to control the player long enough to make it into the late game where I can play things like the Giants. And of course I'm paired up against the Mage right off the bat.
You asked for it. My magic will
So we get to go first. And obviously I'm going to get rid of these two, keep the Cobra in case I can do something with it. Oh, that's the problem with all these Giants in there.
Hello.
Say greetings. It's the polite thing to do. Let's see if this person is polite. They are not. So many rude people out there. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Well, the good news is, with every turn, I get that much closer to playing the Sea Giant. Or the Mountain Giant, I should say. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't have anything to play right now. The next turn, if he doesn't play any creatures, I'll play a Cobra. If he does play a creature, I might... Oh, that's okay. I'm going to hit it with my hero power, and then probably hit it again. Ogre Magi, possibly turn 4. No point in playing the Cobra, because he could kill the Cobra, attack with that thing, and hero power kill the Cobra, so that's a waste. I don't have much taunt in this deck. That's the unfortunate part. But I do have a lot of other control. So that's the good part.
I wonder.
He's got a coin, so what's he going to coin into for 4 mana? What are you coining into? Violet Teacher. Okay. So he's probably have spells coming up. Yep, that's not useful to me right now. So do you have a spell? Or were you planning on me having creatures so you could play a spell? We're going to play the Elemental, Water Elemental. Good card to play. What can I say? Let's play the, well, I could Gadgets and Auctioneer if I wanted to. I could Ogre Magi, actually, if I wanted to. It's going to die if I do. I could Gadgets and Auctioneer, which will probably die if I do. Mountain Giant, he's going to probably polymorph to remove it. But I'm okay with that. If he doesn't, then on the following turn, I will most definitely Faceless Manipulator it. So does he have a polymorph? Or a Fireball, actually, will do it too. I didn't get any Fireballs on my draw. Yep. Well, I knew that was coming. Had to draw out the... Had to draw it out. Kind of knew that was going to be there. Okay. Might be a decent turn to play Cone of Cold. Do I want to? I'm thinking Cone of Cold, Ice Lance, and to remove that. Or if I play the Magi, can I? No, I can't Cone of Cold and Magi. I can Cone of Cold and do this for 4 damage, but that's not good enough to kill this. And I won't have my hero power on that turn. So Cone of Cold on this. And then Ice Lance. And then hero power. It's unfortunate because I had to use all that up all those cards up, but I need to stop taking damage. I used 2 spells to essentially get rid of 1 creature, so that sucks as far as trade-offs go.
What to do? What to do?
Play something big so I can copy it. I don't know if I want to copy that.
Taste the mana.
Well, I can do my own mana addict and kill his. But it won't do me any good because I can't charge with it. So I'll save that for the following turn. Let's play the Sea Giant. I know it's going to die.
Job's done.
But it'll buy me a turn, and he will have to use some removal on it. See if he has another polymorph. If he ignores it, which I'm hoping he might, I will Faceless Manipulator it. Next turn, Gadget in the Auctioneer, probably Frostbolt. Get a card. I guess I could have done it this turn, killed his Mana Addict,
What to do?
which might have been the smarter thing to do.
They'll never know what hit them.
Okay. So he's going to go for me directly. Good. I'm glad that happened. No.
I am ready to learn.
It runs out on me.
That's okay. I can live with that. Because I am going to... How can I not? Yes, they're frozen, but, I mean, come on. What do I play? Alright. Well, I hate to do it, but... Can I survive if I... Yeah, I have to take one of these guys out.
I can't do that.
I just have to. It's going to cost me a card, but I can't let this stuff live. Let's get rid of... I think this is the more dangerous one. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 damage. He's got a good amount of damage potentially on the board. I've got 2 Sea Giants, which unfortunately can be frozen easily. If they don't get frozen this turn, that should give me some leverage to make a comeback. Okay. It's going to be useful on the following turn. And I need a taunt. Pretty badly, actually. No spells for 3 mana. Come on, no spells for 3 mana. Plays a secret, okay. And unfortunately he attacked me. He didn't plan that out well. So that's his thing. This guy. First things first. This guy. One of your minions dies. Well, I will put this out there. Do I put this out there, charge, and hope for the best? I guess I have to. I have to take that out. I have to play this.
Join or die. Or both.
Okay,
Join or die.
that's fine.
Or both.
I will play that then. So he doesn't get a card. And I can't play the Imp Master, so I guess I have to take that out.
Job's done.
How much damage can he do? 5, 6, 7. He can win the next turn. If he plays correctly, he can actually win. Are you going to say well played? I'll say well played. Malgus didn't even say well played, man. How dare you. Alright. 0-1. Let's try one more time. See how we do. I can't give up on a loss. I have to at least go out with 1 win. Hopefully I won't get those big cards so early on, and they'll come later. No Flame Strike. Flame Strike would have been so nice. I have 3 of them, and not a 1. Alright, we're playing against the warrior. Alright,
You
well,
asked for it.
I'm throwing these 3 back, keeping the mirror images. That's probably what I'll do on turn 1. I'll probably play a cleave. Imp Master's good, goes well with the Cult Master actually. So this is good. This will hopefully get me some card draw. Get the coin. Turn 1, I think I will mirror image. And in my turn, say greetings. See, will this guy say greetings back? Well, my magic will tear you apart. See how you like that? Finally, there's the polymorph. Where were you the previous turn? So I could coin into the Imp Master, which is not a bad idea. Of course, yeah, you know what? Let's coin into the Imp Master. And I'll tell you my reasoning behind it, because hopefully I can fill up the board and then Cult Master on turn 4, and that will give me a bunch of cards. So I'm hoping that, unless he kills all this right now with something like a cleave, well, he'll kill 2. Nope, the armor's up. Does he have anything to play? No, good. Here's my Flame Strike. Let's hit him. Hit him again. Hit him again. End our turn. So I'm hoping that Whirlwind would obviously do it. We'll take out, kill all these imps. But I'm hoping I get to play the Cult Master, and now I have so many cards on the board. Nope, he plays his own Ironford Grizzly. That is awesome. Because I can do this.
Join or die. Or both.
1. See what I get. Ogre Magi. 2. Boulder Fist Ogre, and I'm not going to kill the Imp Master because it's getting me cards, so we'll let it live. Hopefully this will get me some more cards. 4, 5, I have 7 cards, so hopefully I don't get too many that I get overdrawn. It's going to kill one of my creatures there, give me another card, thank you.
For the War Chief!
And another card. Thank you. I appreciate it. And a Direwolf Alpha, which will be nice. So I can Direwolf Alpha, use hero power for that, and then I can't really kill that with the Direwolf Alpha. I'd have to run 2 critters into it. How else can I kill it? Well, I could Frost Nova. That just freezes all enemies. I can't Flame Strike yet. Polymorph is useless. This is... I could Frost Nova and do that, but that's a waste. Ogre Magi? No. So I think I am going to Direwolf Alpha. There's the plan. Use this to get rid of that. I'd have to lose 2 creatures somehow. So... And am I overdrawn on cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am overdrawn on cards. So let's go ahead.
Who's next?
Time runs out on me.
Let's go ahead and do this. Freeze it on the following turn. And do that. So this way I don't get overdrawn. I use the card. I had to use a card, or basically I would lose the next card. So I figured better to use it than lose it. And maybe I can pick him off with an imp on the following turn, or this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I have 9 now. I'm getting there. I'm getting close to overdrawn. I'm going to have to start playing more stuff. Of course, if he starts killing my minions, that will lead to more cards, and then I will start losing some cards. Sucks. Cleave will kill stuff. Whirlwind We'll kill stuff.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, so he can't kill anything instantly. Okay, good. Let's get some stuff out there. Ooh, very nice. Alright, so I could play this for 3 and then freeze all enemies. Sounds reasonable. Or 3 and then I would have 3 mana left. So what else can I do for 3 mana? Not much. Unfortunately, I'm at this weird point where I just have too much stuff. Okay.
To do.
I think I'm going to play the Sea Giant. This might be the wrong decision. But I am going to kill the Cult Master.
Who's next?
Do I kill the Cult Master or do I kill a critter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I kill a critter, I'll be at 10 cards and I'll start overdrawing. But is that a bad thing? It's not a bad thing.
Time runs out on me.
Let the dark in.
Let's do that.
Let the dark in.
Hit him, hit him, hit him. And unfortunately, I'm going to get a card that I won't be able to keep.
Full.
Yep. And I'm going to get one I won't be able to keep on the following turn. So, I could have run the Cult Master in there and stopped that. I'm at 13 cards, he's at 20. So I obviously have a card advantage and a board advantage at this point. He would actually benefit by killing my creatures and getting me to draw more cards. But he really needs to take care of that giant somehow. Slam. So he gets a card. And does he have Execute? Because now would be the time to use Execute. Mortal Strike. And that, okay. And then I get another card I can't use.
My
Okay.
hand is too full. Whoops.
Alright, I have 11 cards. I have to start using some of these. So I have 7 mana. Let's play that for 3. That for 4. And hit him. I have a lot on the board. And he got 1 card. Oh, he's not in good shape.
I will crush you.
Well, 1-1 as a mage. At least I'm getting some of these things. Alright, I am going to put a break in the video right here. When we come back, we'll play some more Hearthstone Arena as a mage. Stay tuned, folks.